Hey guys, welcome to Master Gaming VR. We are here with Orbus, and we are going to go over the Orb Healer today. This has pretty much stayed consistent. No, actually, that's a bold-faced lie. This class was completely reworked. It's stayed consistent over the past two releases, so I'm just going to go over a little bit on how it plays. What are these floaty little balls of weird mystical energy that look kind of broken? Um, what do those do, and what does the class play like? What is its role and purpose? So to start off, you have two primary weapons. You've got your musket right here, which shoots not necessarily as fast as you can pull the trigger. I can pull like 4 or 5 times. It does have sort of a auto attack duration, but it does do decent damage. Not that one. It only had 1 health to do. And it does have a projectile speed. It is not a hit scan. Wow. Somebody pissed off all the things and then died. So you can see that I do have to lead my target some. If I can actually aim, he's going to come back for me later probably. Anyways, so that's your basic auto attack. You also have, if I can find a lone guy over here, you've also got this turret right here, which you just grab with the grip button, throw out there, and it'll get stuck in air and start auto attacking enemies. You can also take one of your balls, load it up, and shoot that for a grander effect. Give me a minute, I'm going to grab this loot because I'm still looking for a warrior's hat. That is a musketeer's hat, we don't want that. Alright, so, and then you get your turret back here. I'm not sure what the cooldown is on that. Once you throw it, or once you pick it up, it's used, you can't retrieve it. But it does, like I said, double the effect of... Oh, so it can stay down there. Nifty. I did not know that. It does double the effect of the orbs that you use. So what do the orbs do? The blue orb here, and to load an orb, you just grab it with the grip button. When you press the grip button on the Vive controller, you make a weird bear claw animation. And then you just drag it to the front of the musket like you're loading it in. You can just grab it and straight put it out there. You don't have to like shove it in this way. Just grab it, put it out near the front. It'll register, and it will put it in there. Whoa. Okay. 1 second, guys. Alright, well, Steam has decided to go all weird on me, and the notes that I had up on my desktop are very, very green right now. I'm not sure what's up with that. Instead of restarting Steam and closing out the application, I'm just going to roll with it. So I may have to take my headset off to review my notes on what all these orbs do, because I don't remember their exact description. The blue orb, though, that I loaded in here is your frost orb, and this slows the movement speed of the enemies that you hit with it. So it causes enemies to move more slowly when hit. It's the official wordage on that. I've noticed in here, though, that if I hit him with that, he seems to move faster to me, and that's just me. I don't know. Let me check the loot really quick. It is a ranger shirt. I'm not sure if I have that, so we will take it. Alright, so next up on our balls of death, we have the green orb. The green orb is poison. It is not healing, which is what I initially thought it was in the last stress test, and I kept wondering why I wasn't healing myself when I was shooting poison at my face. So you'll see that he gets a green poison buff, takes a dot, and then dies. So the poison is very useful. You should try to keep that on as often as you can. Yes, the warrior's helm. I've been looking for that. Alright, so now I might actually be able to kill something with the warrior. Okay, so we have our 2 healing orbs next. So one is sort of a yellow orangish with a charging up effect, and the other is a yellow orangish with a bursting out effect. The charging up, if you take it, you'll notice that I am low health. If I shoot that at my feet, I will get a hot. So the charging up is a hot. You're charging up your health. The bursting yellow is a medium range instant heal, or medium strength instant heal. If this guy is taking damage over here, can we see his health? Not really. Well, it is an AoE instant heal. So the charging up is a hot, the bursting out is an instant heal. Now we have our two buffs, and I believe the green aura is defense for yourself. Consulting my notes here. So bolster is a brown and green orb, increases armor of allies, and weaken is a purple orb, decrease the armor of enemies. So if I can find another, I could do it on myself. So the green, and that doesn't look brown to me, maybe it looks brown to you guys. This one, you'll notice a buff here. Well, I'll give it to him. And I will also heal him. So there's an example of the healing. We'll give him a hot as well. So we've got another armor buff. You will see it pop up here. I shoot it at my feet, and I get a little armor buff there. The other one is the brown, air quotes, and purple orb. And that one, if we can find this guy over here, he looks like a nice little guinea pig, and shoot him with it, you will notice that he gains an armor debuff. So his armor is now shredded. And those are all 6 of your orbs. You'll notice that you've got 4 of them floating around, but 6 at a time. So you can sort of save them. I want to, snare a guy over there, snare him again, and then I want to buff myself, and then debuff him. And you can quickly burn through your orbs. So they come back at about a rate of, I don't know, 1 every, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. And you can only store up 4. So orb management is one of the things that you're going to have to pay attention to with this class, making sure that you've got a heal available when you need it, you're using your debuffs at appropriate times, keeping things poisoned if you have it up. Didn't actually poison. Keeping their armor debuffed, keeping your team's armor buffed on the tank. But primarily your role is you are the only healing class. So the mage can buff other people's armor as well. I'm not sure if they have a longer duration or not, but they can do it at will, whereas you are sort of at the mercy of the random orbs. But yeah, you are the only healer in the class, or the only healing class in the game, and that is your sole purpose in life. You do a reasonable amount of damage, though. The mage and the ranger, I think, do more burst damage and consistent damage, but you are definitely above the warrior in terms of damage done. I like this class as this is more of the solo, I can take on anything class. Earlier, I soloed one of the level 4 dragons by myself, which is sort of the mini raid boss of this area. It takes like 5 or 6 people typically to down it, just swarming it, kiting it all over the place. I was able to take it out solo with this class, mostly just because I can heal myself and I take decent hits. I did have some armor. So I did have almost half a set of armor. So there is that. But I was able to take it down successfully. I think this class is really strong and super important, but because it's a healer, I feel it's probably going to be in short supply. I do like the fact that it's sort of masquerading as a DPS Musketeer, Ranger, damage dealer class. Um, the only thing that I'm hesitant to say about that is that typically people end up trying the DPS on those classes instead of healing. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem here, and people end up healing. Wow, really? People end up healing appropriately. There we go. All right. Yes, I'm buffing you. You're welcome. Alright, that is pretty much going to be it on my look at the Orb Healer. I will try to get the other classes in. I will need to level them up a little bit so that I don't instantly die when trying to show off their abilities. But I do have armor, I think, for all of the classes, so hopefully I will be able to do a series of those videos during the stress test. Make sure that when you swipe to bring this up, and you click on something, you let go of the trigger before you drop your hand. I keep doing that, and it swipes down and reopens the menu. So that is a little quirk at the moment. But anyways, that is going to do it for my look at the Orb Healer. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, comment on how awesome Orbus is. Even though it is crashing, it's been a lot better. Once I updated to the 0.3, client, it has been much better. But like I said, later guys.